I wanted to make a quick recipe today. My sister just told me about Dandelion Bud Capers. So I went outside and I picked about a cup worth of the capers. Going down to this one. Okay. So you can see these are the buds. They're down near the base of the plant. Down near the base of the plant. And you just want to like kind of part and look, because they're, you know, there's not like a center where they all are. You kind of have to part away the leaves. Find them, but look, there's like a cluster of 3 right there. And the ones near the base have like a really furry stem that you just want to pick off. There they are. That's what they look like. And it's really nice because each plant has a good amount. It's really surprising how many buds are on one plant, which I never realized. I never got close enough, I guess. You don't have to go far to collect these. I maybe went to 10 plants, honestly, to get a cup. And so I'm excited to try these quick pickles. We'll see. We'll see how they are. And if they're good, I'm gonna go pick some more because we have tons. So I'm gonna do a brine of apple cider vinegar, brown sugar and salt and water. And I haven't really decided if I'm gonna do all of these or, but I have Juniper Berry, Fennel Seed, and Coriander. I think I'm also gonna add some garlic that we grew last year. They're starting to sprout a little bit, but I think I'm gonna add a clove or 2 of garlic too. This is gonna make about a pint of pickles, 1 cup to the brine, and the recipe is just like a quick pickle, so you're gonna want to refrigerate them after you make them. So I'm excited, but I'm actually nervous because I don't know. I don't know how they'll turn out. Okay, so I'm gonna start with making the brine. And I'm gonna use this pan. But I'm thinking since the dandelion buds are bitter, that it would be nice to make like a bread and butter pickle type brine with some sugar. So I'm gonna add sugar. Okay, so vinegar. And I'm gonna add a 1/4 cup of water, half tablespoon of salt, and a 1/4 cup of sugar. So in my brine, I have a 1/2 cup of vinegar, a 1/4 cup of water, a 1/4 cup of brown sugar, and a 1/2 tablespoon of salt. And I'm going to put this on the stove to heat up and dissolve the sugar and salt. So I have this jar sanitizing. I just poured some boiling water from the teapot in here, and I'm gonna dump it out and put in my spices and herbs. I'm gonna add coriander seed, collecting the coriander seed that's on the counter, and I'm gonna say it's 1/2 a tablespoon. And then I'm gonna do a 1/2 teaspoon of fennel seed because all I have is 1/2 teaspoon and 1/2 tablespoon, 2 1/2 tablespoons. I'm going to do half a tablespoon of juniper berries, plus a few. So my brine is ready, and I have the coriander, fennel, juniper, and a clove of garlic in this pint-sized jar. I don't know if this is the right way, but I'm gonna use my hands. My hands are clean. Okay, and then my brine's ready on the stove, and I'm going to pour it into the jar. Okay, so I'm just gonna pour this brine into the pickles, and it's hot still. So this is what they look like. I don't know if I'm too close, but this is what they look like. The Dandelion Bud Capers with kind of like a bread and butter brine. I'm just gonna put this lid on, shake it up for fun. That was super easy, right? They look really good. Try it. Try making it. It's so easy. And I'll let you know how they taste. So I'm in my messy kitchen, and I'm about to eat a lunch of greenhouse greens. So exciting. I have a mixture of broccoli rabe, arugula, mizuna, tatsoi, and lettuce. And I think I missed something. Mustard. On top of like a sweet potato patty that I made last night for dinner. And I'm going to top it with the Dandelion Bud Capers. Super random, but it's way number one to try and eat it. But these turned out pretty good. They just, the spices that I used, they float to the top with the dandelion buds, so you end up crunching the juniper berries and the coriander seed when you're eating them, which I actually really like. I was outside in the garden weeding dandelions today, and Steve's up on the roof with his friends finishing the north side of the roof today. So, super beautiful day outside, grabbing a quick lunch, really easy, leftovers and food that we grew before a lot of our stuff has grown and we can harvest our vegetables. We can eat the weeds. I love that. So, let's see. It looks very green. There's a sweet potato thing under here somewhere. So good. Dun 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 dun! Ran out of screws. I ended up making two other different varieties of the capers, but this one is a rice vinegar, coriander, cumin, cayenne, garlic, and salt and water. And then I also made, this one is honey, apple cider vinegar, and mulling spice in this one. And when I did both of these, I did a little bit of a different variation on the process, where I added the salt and spices and vinegar. I added those things first into the ball jar, and then I really used the lines on the ball jar to keep track of what I was adding, which made it really nice and kind of easy. So I added that, and then I boiled water in the teapot and just poured it in, and then from there I stirred it around and dissolved the salt, and did the same thing for here, water from the teapot, and then I added 1.25 cups of the Dandelion Buds to both of them. You can see it fills the jar really nicely. There you go. I tweaked the recipe, and second try was a little bit better. So another thing that I did was I added a small lid. They still floated, but I think that was a nice touch, keeping them down. So there's that. The mulling spice one. It smells kind of good. It smells like anise or something. And this one smells totally different. I'm really excited to try these. I'm gonna try the different ones. Really cute. Oh, my dill keeps falling off. They're really good. Like, I would definitely make these every year. They're easy. They're yummy. Yeah. This one is a total win. So I would say make it. I'll link the recipes below. If you're harvesting the dandelion, the entire plant, you can check out my other video making it dandelion root tea. So you can use the dandelion roots to make tea, and also harvest the buds, and then you can also saute the greens. Please let me know if you tried it, if you liked it, any variations that you did that were good. I'd love to hear it. Okay, see you in the next video. So you want to make sure when harvesting the buds or from the dandelion, because it's a weed, you want to harvest from a place that's free of chemical fertilizers and sprays. Also nowhere where there's like street runoff. So a nice like organic soil. You just like part the leaves. It's really actually fun collecting them. It's like a little hunt.